Imagine waking up to find your entire business model in ruins. You thought predictive analytics would be your guiding light. But what if it told you that overlying on it could lead to disaster? Hidden dangers lurk within those algorithms. Your data may seem flawless, yet it can mask unpredictable outcomes. Are you feeling the urgency yet? Consider a retail store that invested heavily in predictive analytics, expecting a sales boom based on last year's trends. When the new season arrived, they were left with mountains of unsold inventory because the predictions failed to account for shifting consumer preferences. This isn't just a fluke, it's a stark warning about the perils of overconfidence in data. Human behavior defies prediction, and leaning too heavily on analytics risks blinding you to the nuances of reality. Now, think about another company that used predictive analytics to streamline their workforce. They cut staff, anticipating a downturn, but a sudden market shift sparked a surge in demand. They found themselves scrambling to rehire, facing delays and lost revenue. What should have been a seamless operation devolved into chaos. These scenarios are not mere hypotheticals, they serve as urgent warnings that could catch you off guard. So, what's the solution? Diversify your decision making. Don't let data be your sole compass. Blend analytics with intuition and real-world insights. Engage your team and foster discussions to uncover hidden risks. Are you starting to grasp the gravity of this situation? In a world where data reigns supreme, remember that unpredictability is part of the human experience. Stay vigilant, stay curious, and don't let numbers blind you. Your greatest asset isn't just the data you gather, it's your capacity to adapt and innovate. Imagine making a decision that could transform your business, only to find out it was based on flawed predictions. Many companies are taking a risky gamble with predictive analytics. While you might see this technology as a magic bullet, the reality is more nuanced. Most people overlook the unpredictable consequences of relying solely on these forecasts. It can be fascinating to watch data unfold, but what happens when it leads you astray? Consider a well-known retail chain that uses predictive analytics to stock their shelves, believing they can accurately forecast customer demand. They often miss subtle shifts in consumer behavior trends their algorithms simply can't detect. Before they realize it, they are left with shelves full of products that nobody wants. Now, picture yourself in a boardroom, surrounded by colleagues, as your analytics team presents their findings. The charts look promising, but hidden risks lurk behind those numbers. Data points can be misleading, especially during significant societal or economic changes. Just last year, a tech firm invested millions in a new product based on predictive models that indicated high demand. They overlooked a crucial shift in consumer sentiment triggered by a viral event, leading to a product launch that flopped and damaged their reputation. So, why does this happen? We often forget that numbers are just part of the story. Emotions, spontaneity, and human choices can't always be predicted. Every dataset has its blind spots, and those gaps can steer your business off course. What if you could harness the power of predictive analytics without falling into this trap? Imagine balancing data with instinct and market intuition. The good news is that some companies are already doing this, blending analytics with real-time feedback and human insight for a smarter, more adaptable approach. But here's the catch: it requires a shift in mindset. You need to question the numbers and embrace the chaos of uncertainty. It's in those unpredictable moments that true innovation can emerge. As we wrap up, reflect on your own decision-making. Are you blindly trusting the data, or are you interpreting it critically? Remember, the most successful businesses aren't just data-driven, they're also guided by instinct. Stay curious, stay cautious, and don't let software dictate your future. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more insights that could transform your approach to business. The unpredictable nature of decision-making might just become your most powerful tool. What if I told you that the very data meant to guide your business decisions could actually lead you astray? You might assume that numbers and forecasts provide clarity, but what if they were concealing something more concerning? Imagine you are a manager, feeling confident about an upcoming product launch. You've analyzed every trend and statistic, but beneath that confidence lurks a ticking time bomb. Many don't realize that while predictive analytics can be powerful, can also foster a false sense of security. Predictive models rely on historical data, but what happens when the future doesn't reflect the past? You could be making decisions based on trends that are shifting or, even worse, becoming outdated. That initial confidence can swiftly morph into anxiety. Consider a retailer banking on holiday sales projections from previous years. They overlook emerging social media trends and customer feedback, convinced their model will ensure success. When the results come in, it's a disaster they didn't see coming. A hidden risk many overlook is the reliance on outdated algorithms. These once innovative tools can become misleading relics. So, who's at fault when the numbers deceive? Is it the data, the analysts, or the decision makers who placed too much trust in them? As tensions rise, think about this: you're reviewing quarterly reports that show a decline. You had every reason to trust those projections, but now you're left wondering what went